Sounds good.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem HaKadosh.
There's going to be a lot of chaos. Somebody can speak about commotion. Yeah, I think we have commotions of people. All right. A lot of violence is going on. A lot of death already. You already know what just took place in New Orleans. All right. And then
trucks blowing up.
The Cybertruck, Elon's Cybertruck blew up in front of the Trump Hotel. So a lot of events are taking place, man. And we know that this devil does things. He has a term called order ab chaos. Somebody look at what order ab chaos is. Alright? Things is gonna start speeding up. Alright? It's gonna start speeding up. And ultimately, as much as hell happens, the chaos and emotions go, this is further getting us to salvation and deliverance. Okay? Once this whole world goes to shit, all right, Esau brings in his new world order, because that's what all this is for. All this is the domino effect to get to the new world order. Okay? And that new world order is going to be a new world order, which is going to be the deliverance of the Israelites. All right? The elect. All right? Because the kingdom of heaven is not. All right? So who got that? Who you got? Go ahead.
The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 9. And it reads, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified."
Yeah, wars and commotions. Okay, this is where we're at right now. Somebody hold on deck, 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Okay? Wars. Let's not forget what's going on in the Middle East. Because that didn't die down. It's just a little immediate blackout. That's what Esau does. Alright, from time to time, he'll have a lot of things circulating in the media. Okay? And then he'll pull back certain things and push other things in front. But it's stuff still going on in the backdrop. You know? So now we're in the new beginning age of T-ism. Okay?
Esau looking for somebody to blame.
Yep.
You know how he does.
Yep. You're looking for somebody to blame, man. T-ism. We know what that is, man. All right. So what the elites are trying to do is cause a scene, a scenario to happen to implement their agenda. You know. Go ahead.
God. Luke 21 and 9, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified."
Be not terrified. It's going to be a lot of commotion in these streets, a lot of chaos. All right, commotions. I believe it should go back to being like uproars. Okay. Insurrections. Yeah.
This is
Somebody
commotions.
look up the word insurrection.
This is commotions in the Greek, Strong's G 181, akatastasia. It says instability, a state of disorder, disturbance, confusion.
Disorder, disturbance, and confusion. That's what just took place in New Orleans. That was a disturbance. That was confusion. You see, this man down, woman down. All right. It was said that it was a girl who disobeyed her mother, and she was told not to go down there. And now her ass flatline.
That's a sign, man.
You know. So yeah, that's a sign. Hey, for the rebellious is death coming. All right, that's a sign to you rebellious motherfuckers out there. Through rebellion comes death. Okay. So it says disturbances,
Disorder,
disorder.
instability.
Okay. You have things that's in order, but this is disorder. Okay. Meaning nobody can what's the term? Could you say chaos? Chaos. That was chaos down there. That was nothing but chaos. A madman, right? After he hit 10 people, or 30, damn near 40, 50 people, 10 died, 30 injured, right? And then right after that, it was a shootout. That's chaos.
And he had
Pandemonium.
Yeah, pandemonium.
He had homemade bombs too that he had planted, and he had some in his car.
And he looked like a nigga Mexican Arab. You know? He looked like a nigga mixed with a Mexican mixed with a goddamn Arab.
Because that's who they would have blamed.
That's who they would have blamed. You know? He looked like somebody that was that got off a boat. You see, that's the psychological narrative that this devil is playing, man. You know? I believe it was some type of MK Ultra. That's madman shit. I believe that was some MK Ultra. That's madman. You running through crowds of car. Remember that happened after like 8, 7 years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The lady, remember the lady, she drove her truck into the White House, going to the gates of the White House.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that they ended up getting killed. That's MK Ultra. You know, I wasn't, there when he did it. You know what I'm saying? But speculation to the spirit, man, that could have been some type of MK Ultra.
Oh, yeah, they tried to blame us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, my man's
Latin. It means order out of chaos. The word chaos is a term we give to any order of things that produces confusion in our minds. Then it says another definition, what is the meaning of order out of chaos? The phrase order from chaos is loosely placed on the Latin phrase order at chaos, translated as out of chaos comes order. This is often regarded as a means to impose totalitarian control over society.
That's it. France. I believe they had some French people here. I gotta go back and read it in its entirety so I can make sure I can provide the content. But basically, somebody was imported here, and then they rebelled here. So that's what the alien sedition is all about. Because the sedition goes into someone speaking the uprisings. Okay, that's what sedition is. So you can read it, somebody that can do misinformation, post articles. Now it's getting to the point that the internet, you can get tracked from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media site. If you say anything against the government and their policies and their regulations, you can get some type of imprisonment, some type of fine because of that. Okay? So it makes all the perfect sense in the world that all this chaos is trickling up into the inauguration. Okay? Because that's the number one thing that Trump said that he was going to do was enact that bill again. Okay, we know how you feel about the immigrants. That's not no secret. Mass deportation. So, just so happened, you look like a nigga Mexican Arab. You know? Show you picture. You don't know what he look like.
Yeah, right. You know what?
He look like a
Slightly
nigga.
altered picture right
He look like a nigga. He look like a black Arab, and he look like a dark-skinned Mexican all at once.
That task force that you was talking about, Salaki, my bad. Biden and Kamala Harris had did a stand up on there like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
maybe 3. They call it the Internet Task Force.
The Internet Task Force.
Right, so they already have those bills in place. All they gotta do
They
is
just
ratify
they
it
just
before
need
the
they just need the scenario. They need a scenario so they can put it into play. Somebody give Revelation 13 and 11.
I got this Isaiah.
10 and 1.
Yep, I got the Isaiah 10:1. But and this is what they do. Well, I was just reading. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, and verse 1, and it reads, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees."
Read it again. I'm sorry.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, and verse 1. And it reads, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed."
Yeah, and that's the devil, man. All right, woe unto them that write unrighteous decrees. And a decree is a law. Okay, it's something that's decreed. It's something that's stamped by back in the ancient world by the king. The king today is your president. Okay, when he signs those documentations, that's what grievously prescribed, because those are going to take away the rights from the people. Okay, unjustly.
Yep. If you look at Slack, my bad. If you look at how the laws are, it's thousands of pages that's stacked on top of each other. Ain't no Jake gonna read that.
Not even the president does.
Yeah, not exactly. So how do we know? Or that's how they are being deceitful as well.
Yep.
They put all of these laws in thousands and thousands of pages that.
Section 1,
Yep.
slot such and such.
Yep.
Section 2, slot such and such. Section clause, section such and such.
Yep.
Yep.
And then what they really want is just one page, it's one section, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how they get it. That's a legal loophole. They do that in everything. So
But that's why they fit the scenario in the media that targets that specific thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That specific thing would be that sheet of paper. And they can just pull that paper out because they just had some MK Ultra, some type of witchcraft bullshit that they caused that specific thing to happen. That's what they do in the regular court system too. You know what I'm saying? They fit the crime and they merge it with the unjust bills. You know?
And, you know, we say that the government did, but guess what? The environment you create, okay, in the society, you're liable for what the citizens do, regardless. Because as the king, so is the people, right? So you're supposed to be running society a certain way, but you're supposed to be cutting off certain things in society, so the evil won't happen. So regardless, it's on the leaders of the society. But it's generated.
Back in Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 2. To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people. The widows that may be their prey.
Can you read that again?
Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 2. To turn aside the needy from judgment.
Turn aside the needy from judgment. Okay?
And to take away the right of the poor of my people.
Take the right of the poor of my people. The poor is talking about the Israelites. So when these bills get into position, ultimately they're geared to attack the Israelites. Okay? Some way, form, or fashion, through their order, through their MK Ultra, through their another term is called false flags. Okay, through their false flags, Black Swan, right? They're gonna have these scenarios geared strictly for these particular bills, so they can put it on, so they can, so it can be basically lawful work, lawful. Yeah, it's gonna be soon. They're gonna be a global law. It's gonna be global laws. That's what they're trying to get enacted. Global laws. It ain't just gonna be laws just for America. This is gonna be a global thing. And this is what the totalitarianism is about. And that goes back to, what is it, 1822? All right, big brother. That's what's happening, man. And we telling you, but guess what? Chaos, man, global governance. All right, and we telling y'all that this is coming. All right, we telling you that this devil is trying to lock you in on every side, man. That's Catholic Church about you. That's the agenda, man. So it's gonna get real ugly out here. You know? It's gonna get real ugly. Somebody got something? Who got something?
Another phrase for order out of chaos goes to Hegelian dialectic, which goes into the antithesis, thesis and synthesis, which is pretty much problem, reaction, and solution. You know, they create a problem, then they wait for the reaction of the people, then they come in with the solution.
Yep. Because it's gonna bring them into being saviors. Okay, it's gonna bring them into coming to be saviors for the people. And this is what was written in the book, the Protocols of Zion. Okay, a protocol is basically a system steps to get world domination.
I finish off the definition I was reading.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so it says to impose
Totalitarian.
it's like it, water, control over society, first by creating chaos through various forms of subterfuge, which when you go to that word subterfuge, it means deceit used in order to achieve one's goals.
So that could be a false flag. That could be something such as a T attack that they would have to surveillance everybody. Okay, they can make a T attack happen, and in order to get a certain law passed, like the Paragla, the mark of the beast, well, you know what we're gonna do to make sure everybody is a United States citizen and no T's or no foreigner or alien. We're gonna have to surveillance everybody. Everybody gotta get into the biochip, biometrics. We gotta scan you. Whenever you wanna go to work, you're gonna get an eye retina. See, you wanna go cash in your check. The banks now are trying to do facial recognitions to get into the bank, to get into to get your money. Okay. So this devil, he's being very strategic with the agenda, with his goals, man. You know. Go ahead.
It says, then using this as an excuse.
Somebody hold on that. I'm sorry. Micah 60. What is it? Micah 2:1.
It says, then using this as an excuse to institute orders.
See, it's an excuse to institute order. Now remember the false flag attack of 9/11. You see, and through 9/11, what came about with 9/11? The Patriot Act. You see, by Bush, which is also in surveillance. Because before the Patriot Act, you could just walk casually into, you could just get on a plane. It wasn't no TSA before 9/11. You see, now you have to do all these check-ins, log-ins. Now you have to have a certain ID. Now you got digital ID, now you got the real ID. You see, all of this is planned, orchestrated, man. And we through the spirit of how about shot, we're calling these things out. You know?
One of the main times they implemented that to show their control, just to test it out, doing CV1 to the 9. You know, they had all type of mandates.
Yep.
Yes, we.
Right.
Policies, all that stuff. People had
Curfew, exactly. Oh, rationing. I remember going to certain stores during the 2020, and you know, a 32 case of water, it says one per household. Yeah, it said one per household.
Well, that's the future, amen.
Yep.
Because they keep screaming post an age of scarcity.
That's like it's what
Yeah. Well, scarcity was a generator scarcity, but they want people to they want to limit people to what they
and that's gonna bring a panic, and then that's gonna bring chaos, tyranny. That's what and this is gonna bring the commotions and the uprising of the people. So it's gonna get ugly. Go ahead. What
It's
do you
like,
got?
my bad. This is Micah 2:1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds."
So woe to them that devise iniquity, which means destruction to Esau. We're coming into the time where this devil is going to be destroyed through all the evil, like SUV says, special victims, heinous crimes. Okay, these are their stories. So these heinous crimes that the devil, this is what he's going to destroy. Okay.
Since the morning is like they practice it.
So in the morning is like they practice it. How do they practice it? By putting, by first and foremost, they have the money to back the system up. Okay, they have the witchcraft, they have left inside to get things focused. Okay, so that's how they practice it, like the Boston Bomb. You see, you're gonna start seeing all these things come back. All of these it's gonna be one event after another event after another. It's been 3 events. And this one will be the second day of January. You see? And let's not forget that the Lord had the U.S. state capitol get struck by lightning. So it's a lot of stuff going on, man. And that's an omen destruction, man.
Sir,
Yep.
you been found wanted?
Yep, sir.
Many.
Yeah.
And then the Pope opened up the 5 portals, 5 gates and shit. Which,
Yep.
through the spirit, we kind of believe that that's what kind of, it's kind of pushing forth the pedal or the faith.
Yeah.
You know? So it says, because it is in the power of their hand. Yeah, kind of. Woe to them that devise iniquity. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it.
Now it says them and they. So this is a community of people. This is what is known as a conspiracy. Okay, common with, inspired, came together. Okay, a breed. Okay, to breed together. There's a group of individuals, all right, which is known as the elites. We call them the Rothschilds, right? Banking families, Red Shield family. Okay, they come together and they devise iniquity, which is wickedness. Okay, and it says upon their beds. What that means is this is the time and hour that they do these things is called the witch hour, which is 3 and 4 in the morning. While everybody is sleeping, these devils are conjuring up spirits and praying over their it's like praying over their empire to continue. Okay, go ahead.
It says, when the morning is light, they practice it. It says, because it is in the power of their
And
hand.
they practice it because they set up agents. All right, they got the agent provocateurs all over the world. Okay,
Yeah, they psyops.
they psyops.
Yeah, so
Yep.
that's how they practice it. So
The
yeah,
MK Ultras.
yeah. It's like J-Hill 15.
J-Helm, that's back in LA. That was 2015. We ain't forget, look, man, all the stuff that began with the apostles and elder bishops and all the other brothers on down have been bringing out. All that stuff is going to start coming back into effect. Us conspiracy theorists. All right? A conspiracy theorist is a nut. All right? Well, all those conspiracies and Big Brother, and y'all kind of crazy and all that shit. I will see.
Well, yeah,
We'll
just
see.
last year they said, well, all those people that was talking about conspiracy were right.
We're right. It's 2025 now, man. If you don't know that this devil is the fucking devil, your ass is lost. If you don't find it strange that these events is happening back to back, somebody bump with shot. Because all this is still centered around the return of Yahweh Hashem now with shot. Okay? And all the things that we're talking about, because we get filtered into the scriptures. Somebody get that they say that it's glory, it's red, it will be good weather, but they don't know the signs of the Son of Man.
Luke 12 and like 52. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like 2 and 2. It says they covet fields and take them by violence.
They covet fields and take them by violence when they take over people's lands. Okay, with their agendas.
In houses and take them away.
Yep.
So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
Yes, oppress a man in his house and his heritage, which is the Israelites.
They'll frame you,
Yep.
and they'll take all your resources.
Yep.
FBI or IRS,
Yep.
you know? Okay.
Got you, Matthew 16.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 16 and verse 1. It says, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempting desired him that he would shew them a sign from heaven. Verse 2, he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. Verse 3, and in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the time?
See that? You can discern the face of the sky, but you cannot discern the signs of the time. We're at the time of the Lord's return. And this is where all this is happening. Chaos and destruction has to take forth. Okay? All these things must happen before the Lord comes. And that's where we're at. Okay? This is a part of the destruction of Babylon the Great. It has to be an inner destruction before it becomes an outer. Okay? Meaning it has to be crumbled from within before the ultimate takeover. Okay? And that's empire, the downfall of the empire 101. The inner gets discombobulated before it falls. So that's what's happening to America. Okay? Yes, sir? Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 4 and verse 26. It says, then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. So this world has nothing to do with the kingdom to come. And it has to be done away with in order for the kingdom to come forth, man.
Yep.
Failing, people are languishing,
Neighbors.
people losing their minds, the wickedness is growing, the wicked are doing more wickedness.
Seems like it wax cold. The love of many shall wax cold. And that's what's happening. I just see, I can't remember who was sent to me, but, damn, I think, somebody sent it to me where, this dude, it was a family sitting at the table.
Oh, yeah.
And this dude just came up behind him and blew him away in front of his daughter, his son, and his wife. So it's chaos going on, man. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 28, we're down to 29. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
The evil is sown, but the destruction thereof has not yet come. So there's wickedness that's going on in this place already before the Lord does the ultimate destruction. Go ahead.
Verse 29, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
So,
Right,
this has to go. You got my bad. Go ahead. You got it.
That's the reason why we're anticipating. That's the reason why we want these things to happen.
Right.
People say like, oh, why y'all, conspiracy theories, y'all want bad evil to come.
evil coming.
Yep.
You know, we can't stop the evil from coming.
Yeah.
Evil is.
Yep. Because all this has to happen for the kingdom of heaven. You see? It has to get so bad out here that the Lord has to come and defend this elect. You see? This devil has to come down. Somebody get that real quick. Hurry up and get it. Revelation 12 and 12.
That's like saying Proverbs 29 and 2, when the righteous are in authority to rejoice, and when the wicked bear more.
Yep.
They can't rule together.
Yep. Go
It's
ahead.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
So, rejoice ye heavens, that's talking about the living. Alright? Who's the living? Who's the living? The elect, that's the living. Prophets, the heavens. Rejoice ye heavens. Right? It's talking about us. We're rejoicing. Go ahead.
It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. It's like, it's Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth
Destruction to the inhabitants of the earth. Go ahead.
and of the sea.
Go ahead.
For the devil
Right?
is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
So this devil's going to come down with great wrath, knowing that he has but a short time. Okay? He knows that he has but a short time. So he's going to have to get all this, he's going to have to conjure all this evil works. Right? His New World Order. His martial law, totalitarianism. Alright? The mark of the beast, which is the Quran, the RFID chip. Alright? The troops. Because you know that his end is not. So by him doing all this chaos, this is gonna bring in the deliverance of the Israelites. Man. Somebody get 12, Daniel 12 and 1. It's gonna get so bad out here that the Lord is gonna make good on his promise, and that is defending his elect. Go ahead.
Daniel 12th chapter, the first verse. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
It's talking about the prophets, the believers. He's going to rise up to stand in place of a defense for us. Okay? Go ahead.
Reading on, it says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
See, a time of trouble. That's the time that we're coming in. We're coming into some very, very scary, dark, gloomy. Scriptures speak about there's no light, no sun. You know? It's going to get real gloomy out here. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
So it's going to be a time like no other. Meaning, somebody, you know what that said in the Apocrypha where it says, you can't say this was worse than the next. No, let somebody else get it. You still right there. Somebody else get it. Go ahead, read that Daniel again.
Verse 1. Daniel 12 and 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
Yeah, so that time of trouble is going to be bad. Excuse me. It's going to be worse than 70 AD. It's going to be worse than coming over here in the slave ships. You see, it's going to be worse than 9/11. It's going to be worse than Tulsa, Oklahoma. All right, and all the many devastations of killing the Israelites. Okay, it's going to be like a time like no other. I mean, there's going to be so much bloodshed, so much death. You see, somebody hold on deck. Ezekiel, the 2nd chapter, and read the last 2 verses. Lamar, get it. Ezekiel 2 and the last 2 verses.
I got a
Quick precept.
Both of y'all can bring y'all down.
Just the great time of trouble is referring to Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
Right? And it's called Jacob's trouble for a reason, because it's dealing primarily with the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. It says, Jeremiah 30:7, it says, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. So this day is going to be like a day like none other, like what is read in the 12th chapter. You know, all the things that happened to Jacob, you know, this is gonna that's gonna pale in comparison to Jacob's trouble. This is gonna be the last hoorah for Esau to get at Jacob. So of course it's gonna go hard. It says, at last for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. That he that's gonna be saved out of it is referring to the elect, or will we be that number?
It's yep, exactly perfect. See, going back into the year, this is the year of deliverance and destruction in judgment of Esau. Okay? See, I'm gonna keep saying it, man. It has to get so bad out here that the Lord's gonna have to deliver his elect. That's how bad it's gonna get. It's gonna get so bad that the angels is gonna have to come in defense for the elect. You know? So we want this destruction to happen. You know? Go ahead.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, and I'm going to start at verse 15. It says, for glorious is the fruit of good laborers, and the root of wisdom shall never fall away. And as for the children of adulterers, they shall not come to their perfection, and the seed of an unrighteous bed shall be rooted out. For though they live long, yet shall they be nothing regarded, and their last age shall be without honor. Verse 18, it says, or if they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of trial. Because you're not seeking the Lord right now. So,
And America's trial was coming. You on trial, in fact.
Jake trial is coming from
That's
Jake.
right, yeah.
Jake. You Israelites is going to get fucked up because y'all not taking heed to this message. Y'all supposed to be dead. Y'all supposed to be pop locking, break dancing,
Front dance.
moonwalking,
How you
jumping.
right there.
Y'all supposed to be doing handstands. Y'all supposed to be out here dancing to this song, man.
because the scriptures say we have piped unto them, but they have not
They have
danced.
not danced. We have lamented and they have not mourned, man. This is a crying out.
Yes, lucky, yeah.
What we're doing right now is a crying out. Hey, look what this day. The devil on his way. You know? The devil on his way.
Scripture says so the trumpet be blown in the city.
The people out here, right?
You blowing the trumpet, you sounding the alarm that the judgment is coming. You know, and Jake ain't afraid. Jake's supposed to be in fear, like, oh shit, what we gotta do? What must I do to be saved? You know, Jake going about in their way, a la-di-da-di-da, and then he's Dale spirit, you know, he gonna get ran over.
I'm telling you, man.
The scripture says, lion has roared, can't but speak.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, and verse 19, it says, for horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation.
Horrible.
Yeah, you see the old girl, she was causing little splits. Now, you know, when in my recollection, like, you know, women be in that haughty spirit, right? And they always doing that, the split, and they be, you know, they be bouncing up and down. That was a sign for you when you talk something.
Yeah, and look, a lot of you bitches gonna get fucked up too. When this chaos happened, a lot of you proud ass nigger bitches and you stupid ass Latino hoes too. Hot Titas. Alright? You hot Titas finna get it too. Y'all ain't exempt.
Yeah, that's a fucking
Alright.
that's the last moment.
That last moment, your head, your legs right here, your other legs over there. You split in half, man. You're a whore. See, you should listen to your mom. But guess what? A lot of female women is gonna get jacked up. Alright? This whole place is gonna get fucked up. It is about that time, man. Because us brothers, man, we be this, man, it's like we either what's the first salivating? You know? We finna eat a good ass meal. We just can't wait to devour that motherfucker. That's how we are when it comes to the judgment of the Lord, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we want that judgment to happen. And I don't give a fuck how evil we may seem. You see? How crazy we may look. We just gonna be some crazy motherfuckers. Because the judgment needs to happen. This place gotta get shook the fuck up. Because for so long, you people have been pissing on the prophets, man. Pissing on the word of Yahweh Shah. Disrespecting the Lord's his book, man. Alright? Too fucking long y'all been talking shit. Too long everybody been talking shit. And don't know shit. You niggas been holding the Bible for 40 fucking years. And still don't know shit. Here it is, this stupid ass Christmas just passed, and every faggot ass Christian I talk to, they know it ain't the Lord's birthday, man. But they still fucking do it, you rebellious motherfuckers, man. Alright? And that goes to my fucking father, my fucking cousins, aunties, uncles, everybody. Oh, fuck all you people, man. Alright? That's disrespecting Yahweh Shah. The judgment is set. There's no turning around from it. The Lord's word is set. Somebody get Jeremiah 28:8.
This is Jeremiah.
Somebody, hold on. That Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
Come out. Get that.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, starting at verse 9. And it reads, "And when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentations and mournings and woe."
That's what this is about. That's what's coming. Lamentation, mourning, and woes. Alright? It ain't just all fucking love. You Christians, man, are the most stupidest people in the world, man. You anti-messiahs, man. That is a weak-ass, effeminate-ass doctrine. Everybody's just all look. That's some faggot shit. That's some mo shit. You know, they the picture of bones is still old, high, gritty, and that's that weak-ass shit, man. Just love, love, love. What about anger? What about vengeance? You know?
They always harp on the good side of the Lord. They don't ever go into the evil. He said he create light as well as darkness.
Yep.
You know, Deuteronomy 32 and 39. I wound, I heal, I kill, I make alive. Now there's the any that can deliver out of my hand.
First Samuel chapter 2, 2 and 6.
Right.
You know? I kill, I wound, I bring him to the grave, I bring him back up. You know?
Elder Apostle Gabar just said the scriptures, what? Has there been evil in the city and the Lord have not done it?
That's it, man. With all this weak ass, effeminate ass energy out here, the Lord he's finna change the dynamic of the world, man. And we can't wait and pray Yahweh Shah keeps the spirit on us, man. Because it's finna get ugly.
See, these people, they don't know the true attributes of the Lord. The scripture says the Lord is known by the judgments that he executes. Right. That's when they gonna know the fear of the Lord, man. Right. When they sit knee deep in judgment.
He said every day. Exactly, but every day.
Well, he's mad at the wicked every day. Go ahead,
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
That's it, man. So the Lord is on. He's good at times and he's evil at times. We're in the time of evil, which is bad times. When you go into the word right in Hebrew, it means bad times. Man. So we are in bad times. So what are you supposed to do in the time of destruction? You're supposed to come back to Yahweh Shah. You see? He said, well, get that. You got something else? 12 or 1.
Yep.
Hey, because you know what? Esau is doing his job. He's doing his motherfucking thing. Okay? And ultimately, it's Yahweh Shah. Okay? Ultimately, it's Yahweh Shah. Because as the scripture says, he ruleth in the kingdom of men. So the Lord is actually having this devil start this ruckus so he can bring in these laws so the judgment can come down. Okay, now put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it. The Lord is controlling all this thing. Right, the sooner the better. Go ahead, you got it?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 1. And it reads, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
See that? So remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth. Going into a young man and then going into before the destruction comes. Before the evil days come not. So how do you remember your Creator? You go back to the scripts. Deuteronomy 32 and 7 says, asking their father, they shall shoot. You got to go back to the scriptures. Okay? Find out what the Lord likes, what he don't like, what he's about. Judgment. Who he's going to judge, why he's going to judge. And how the fuck do I stay the fuck out of Dodge? And how do you stay out of the way? Partake in this ministry. You know? In the right way. See, you got a lot of false teachers out here who's doing their own thing. John 10 chapter, popping up another way. There are a lot of Israelites doing that. Yeah, believers of the way. Them are the most simplest niggas in the world. All right? Them niggas, you can tell they just babies, man. You know? Niggas still got titty breath. You know? Little dude still got titty breath, man.
He's still on the ground, trying to point his finger and tell
You know? All you hear from them is goo goo gaga.
You understand you got that sneaky shit on his neck, you know you got the milk and shit.
Boss baby.
Yeah.
Because once you get past the milk, you go to the strong meat, you know. They bypassing the milk and trying to act like they just prepare for the meat.
And that's a lot of guys' problems, man. You gotta get the foundation of this thing first.
That's why they choking and stumbling.
You gotta understand this foundation of this truth, man. And that's gonna take at least 5 years. Okay, it's gonna take some time to really understand. You know, this is a process, man. You know, when you get to be 4 years in, then it's like a settling. Like, hey, this is my life, man. All right, the foundational principles in the scriptures. You see, and Jake wants to jump over the foundational principles and go into the deep waters, and they're drowning with pride and delusion. You know? Keep going on that.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, and I'm going to reread 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun, or the light, or the moon, or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain.
Yeah, so before all of the hell, you're supposed to be behind the wall of this, understanding this truth. Okay, stacking up your treasures in heaven, as the scripture speaks about. Yeah, oh, and another thing, which a lot of you Israelite camps do not do, you know, you make this place your rest. You see, the scripture speaks about fleeing out of the midst of Babylon. And that's talking about a spiritual mindset. You see, the mindset of Babylon the Great is terrible. And if you are in line with that in any shape, form, or fashion, you are liable to be destroyed by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
You're essentially an abomination. You're a corrupt mind. You know?
Yep.
It's the worst type of person. That's what I say. Every what is it? I know that's destruction, but I know it's something to the fact that every unclean spirit or something is here.
Yep. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
In the day when the keepers of the house will tremble, it is going to your inside of your economy. Trembling. Why are they trembling? Because there's no way that this place can get back on its feet. You have like guys like us, you have financial advisors saying that the system is, it's going to crack. You're going to be Well, no, I do it. It's 15.
The number of the month of the Lord. But he saw it, he's trying to extend his rulership past the appointed time that the Lord allowed him. You know? Right, right. Pride that heart to see. Right.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28. This is Jeremiah 28. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. So it ain't nothing new under the sun, Jack. You get it? You get it? Okay? We coming through the same thing now. All right? The prophets have done it before our time.
The scripture says the spirit of the prophets are subjected unto the prophets. So basically, the prophets before of old, the Lord has raised them back up in this time. Okay? You can find that in Revelation 11:11 when they stood upon their feet. Okay? The Lord has put the spirit upon us to come back from before of old and prophesy. Okay? Before a great destruction. Okay? That's about to take place on Babylon the Great.
Revelation says the just will be just still.
Yep.
Revelation 22. Let the unjust be unjust.
Just be just still. Yep.
Right, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah.
Oh, it's the book of Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It hath been already of old time, which was before us.
It's like almost like a perpetual cycle. You know, in and out of that cycle is about to come to an end. Now, we're starting, we're looking for the future world, the end of this world, and the beginning of the new world to start, which everybody's going to be able to enjoy. All right? We're going to have, the wisdom of eternal wisdom. You know, people on the earth can flourish, the earth can flourish right now. You know, that's just not the case. The so-called white man ruling the earth. You know?
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 8. And it reads, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
That's right. So, because of all this wickedness and evil that the so-called white man has done in the earth, yeah, it was trapped. You know, through all of his different enterprises, man. All right, the kingdom has to be translated. I don't know if your favorite is in Ezekiel. The Lord will overturn. But 3 times?
Yep.
That's the sealed deal right there. Yeah,
Because remember, Saul spoke about how the earth is out of course. So, where is it? Psalm
82:5.
Psalm 82:5. It says that the earth, the foundation of the earth is out of course. So when Ezekiel says the Lord has to overturn, because it's so corrupt here, the Lord has to make this better. He's going to give it to his son. Okay?
Everything is upside down, so you got to overturn it to make it right side up.
Isaiah 24 and 5. Isaiah 24 and 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Flipped everything upside down.
And this government, the white boy, right? Yeah. He's been identified. That's the thing. A part of the destruction of this place is being destroyed within, but it's an expose. He Esau has to be exposed. All right? Because somebody has to be blamed. Just like they're going to have to blame us. Somebody got to be blamed for all of the hell that's going to happen to this place. And the reason why. You know?
Yeah, it might not even connect. It might not even. That don't even sound right. You scratch your head and what's it? You know, big point that. They don't give a fuck. So what they can, he did it. Then run and go grab
So
it.
now the finger's being pointed at you. Here it is for so long. This nigga been pointing the finger at everybody else. Now the finger's pointing at him. Right? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got one of those. What happened? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 104, and verse 9. It says, "Thou hast set a bounds they may not pass, they may not pass over, that they turn not again to cover the earth."
Yes. So the Lord is going. He set a bound. So you can't exceed that bound. So it don't matter. You do your darndest, right? So come down, great wrath. So you know, persecution might come sooner than later. You know, but go ahead, go right ahead with it, man. Okay.
Come on, do it.
Come on, do it.
Do it. What are you waiting for? Do it.
True live, some. Yeah, I got Psalms. Psalms 2 and 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision. I cut straight to the point. But yeah, let me read up a few verses. All right, Psalms 2 and 1, it says, "Why do you eat the rage, and the people imagine the vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord."
And that's what this new world order is about as well. This new world order is enslaving the Lord's people and as well as becoming a God. And making themselves gods. Trying to trick the Lord. Okay? Trying to trick the Lord and that he will not keep his promise to his elect, to the Israelites, but give a blessing to them. You know, they're trying to make their own blessing. They're trying to create their own birthright. That's what he's doing. He's trying to make his own birthright. He's trying to put himself within the will when he was never intended to be in the will. He's going to make a whole separate piece of paper. He's going to throw away the paper that Daddy left for us, you know, for the will, right? He found that paper and destroyed it. He created his own will.
He didn't know the Heavenly Father had another one in his back pocket.
Right.
Right.
And
It's still right.
And it's a spiritual.
It's still right here.
It's a spiritual.
It's still right here.
Like he just like it manifests itself, right?
Yeah. It was written in heavens, man. Second Ezra, the 6th chapter. It was already written in heavens. This devil tried to really hide the paperwork. He tried to hide the paperwork that we got the birthright. And he made it and tried to make his own birthright.
You know, and all these advancements in technology is him trying to be he's trying to for, you know, through technology, you know, to put himself in that position. You know,
Through science. He's trying to get his birthright through science.
That's why he's doing trying to get the "We Can Live Forever" and
Yep.
of course the brain chip.
Yep.
But man, it was a thing where they was talking about they can use AI to remove the head to expand your lifespan.
Yep.
I can't think of exactly what it was called.
That was about a couple years ago, right?
Yeah. No, it was like 2 years ago.
Yep.
Attach the head by the nerves and attach it to another body.
Right.
Yep. That goes back into the remember that movie Altered Carbon? I think something like that.
They've been in the lab doing this shit too.
Oh yeah. On the left hand side, they got
That was not all wise and
if
ingenious.
the wicked Levites can do that, moving their heads and flying and shit like that, how much more it's you know? Because that's what's known the voodoo over there in Haiti.
Yeah.
They do all type of magic.
Oh yeah, they try to bring the dead back.
Yeah, they brought the dead back. They've done all type of magic out there. You know, they've done all type of wicked things. You know. So if Jake doing that on the left hand side, how much more Esau? This is his world. Go ahead.
Psalm 94 and 20, I'm going to read down to 23. It says, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee?
Yeah, no, the throne of iniquity is Esau rulership. It ain't gonna have no, we're not gonna be joint heirs with Esau. See, we're gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Hashem Shai. You see? So the throne of iniquity is not gonna have fellowship with the righteous. Two kings can't sit on one throne. Okay? Go ahead.
Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee?
No. Go ahead.
Which frameth mischief by a law?
See, with friend with mischief by a lawless deceit. Okay? Wickedness, deceit, is how they come up with their laws to destroy humanity. You know? Beginning with the Israelites. That's how you know he's the devil, because he'll kill his own people just to get to the chosen. The chemical triggers. You killing your own fucking people.
He's rapping.
Killing yourself.
Cheddar Bob. Go ahead.
Verse 21. They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent
That's
blood.
another gathering, which is a conspiracy. Alright? And it's a collective of demons and human form. Alright? Go ahead.
Verse 22. But the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Shai, is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge. And he shall bring upon them their own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yeah.
And that's really the moral of the moral of this whole thing. The Lord is cutting them off in their own iniquity. Their own iniquity is a bring their own ways to bring about their own destruction. So you can blame or point at who you want to. It's your fault at the end of the day, stupid. That's why I say it's no more wisdom and teaming.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Big dummy.
He said you can do nothing against the truth or for the truth. So everything he's doing is just, it's like final destination. Like he's doing everything to avoid the judgment, but he's going right to it. Like everything he's doing.
It says, and he shall bring upon them their own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yeah, Yahweh Hashem Shai, our power shall cut them off.
Just like Haman, when he plotted against Israel, because of what Mordecai didn't want to bow to. So it's the same way.
Him and his family.
He gave the fit what she made. You know? So the judgment is coming it's going to come down to Esau. Alright? Judgment is coming to Esau. Judgment is coming to Babylon the Great, and judgment is coming to Esau Edom. Alright? And salvation is coming for the elect. Alright? Somebody got something else?
I got something.
Alright, two more precepts and we go.
All right, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 27. I'm going to start at verse 27. It says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
And that's what's happening by the way of the scriptures. About the prophets coming, Revelation 11:11, Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Okay, I believe it's Hosea, the 6th chapter. Let's be revived. Ezekiel, the 37th chapter. We stand upon our feet with the breath. You see, that wickedness is being quenched. Go ahead.
As for faith, it shall flourish.
As for faith, it shall flourish, because this thing is built upon faith. Okay? The elect has the faith that the Lord is going to return. Alright? We believe in what is known as the unseen. Okay? Remember, Yahweh Shai got on Thomas. He said, you believe because you've seen me, and you put your fingers in the holes, roughly paraphrasing the story. But he said, blessed are those that have not seen anything and believe. That's faith. We believe it's going to happen. And our faith is actually drawing our realm to come to life. It's drawing it to come to life.
I don't know what it is.
Our faith, we believe in this thing, and it's drawing us to come to life. know?
Like they say the word,
Speaking into existence.
Yeah, affirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pulling this. Yeah, we pulling this spiritual
Manifest.
Yep. We manifested.
Right. I can break these.
You can't break these. Classic. Go ahead.
2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 28, it says, For as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome.
Corruption shall be overcome. This is the future prophecy. Okay? This is when we get the kingdom of heaven. Man. Corruption will be overcome. Esau, Edom, he will be subdued. Man. He will be subdued. Believe it. Go ahead.
And the truth,
And the truth,
which has been so long without fruit,
yeah, so long without fruit. Because how does fruit become? It has to get watered. A seed has to be planted, all right, in the soil. And then it has some water. And then, as the scripture says, the Most High giveth the increase. You see? So that fruit is flourishing by the way of Yahweh Shemel Shai pouring his spirit upon us. Isaiah, the 44th chapter. Okay? Yahweh Shai said, He that believeth in me, belly shall flow
Rivers of living
water, rivers of living water. Man. You see? So really the Lord is rain down for me. You know? The Lord is raining down the Holy Spirit upon the prophets. Go ahead.
And when it says the seed being quenched, that's a water of the word, like quench the fire of the wicked.
The lies. Yeah.
The lies.
Yep. Perfect point. Yep, it's being quenched. Put a stop to it. The gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Go ahead.
2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 28, as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Truth that shall be so long without fruit shall be declared. And the truth is being declared now. That's why we know who we are. We know who the white man is. We know who the devil is. We know who the nations are. We know who salvation is for. We know who salvation is not for. All right? We got, the scripture says that we have an unction that we know all things. So the word of Yahweh, exactly, the word of Yahweh Shemel Shai, his message is being declared. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai from the west.
And we're in the west right now. And we fear the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. What is his name? What is his son's name? So we have the name. It has to be feared over here on this side. Name. Go ahead.
And his glory from the rising of the sun.
Give it his glory from the rising of the sun. The angels. Go ahead.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall lift up a standard against him.
And that's what we're waiting on. Just like when Pharaoh was chasing after the Israelites, after they left out of Egypt, what happened? The Lord lifted up a standard against them. How did he do that? He separated them with that fire. The chariot put that fire beam down, all right? And he separated the Israelites and the Egyptians. So the Lord lifted up a standard at that time.
And all those acts that the Lord did against Pharaoh served to magnify his name. You know, like the scripture says in Romans 9:19, for this, scripture says unto Pharaoh, for this purpose have I raised thee up that it may, so my power might be, that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Be safe.
You know, so
I love you guys.
and the modern day Egyptians, the modern day Egypt, the modern day Egyptians are the Edomites, right? So everybody messed up with the big families going down. Okay, the Lord is going to, like it says, it shall no more be said, the Lord lift up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. The Lord lift up the children out of the land of the north, North America. So that's what's going on here.
And finally, Isaiah 59 and 20. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from from transgression in Yahweh, said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yep, so the Redeemer is Yahushua, and he's going to redeem his people, to get them the elect. Okay? So that's what all this is about. The destruction has to come forth, so the Israelites can be delivered, to get them the elect. Alright, and then their judgment is going to be set. Alright, the judge is going to hit the, what's it called, the gathering. The gathering. The judge is going to hit the gathering, you know, and that's going to be the judgment. Esau's going into captivity, right? And that's going to be it. And after 1,000 years, this bastard is going to be destroyed. Okay? So Lord will just edify and hopefully elect the believers out there, like we talked about in our praise too.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.